Kenny T's got started way back in 1996. It was something that me and my dad started when I was very, very young. I asked my dad what kind of business could somebody at my age, I had to be maybe about 9 or 10, could get into. And then we just chose this business. A day in the life at Kenny T's. Well, we open up at 10 and we close at 6. From the moment we open up, or actually an hour before, which is like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock when we get here, it's all about preparation. We start with a morning meeting to kind of get everybody on the same page, as well as discuss things that went well and didn't go right the previous day or days or weeks before. So that morning meeting is just to get everybody on the same page. I like to say leave outside, because we all are humans, so we tend to bring what happened to us previously into our work. So the meetings is a way to equalize everything and get on the same page. And from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, the phone's ringing, customers are coming out, the press is rolling. We're trying to put out quality product at an efficient time, as well as problem solve logos, not high quality logos, equipment issues. To be honest, there's never a dull day, and every day is not the same. The phrase teamwork makes the dream work is so true. I first started off with just me, of course, like most entrepreneurs. And then when the load got too heavy, or I just spreading myself thin, I started to build my team from that level. Of course, I had definitely many miscues, as any small business person can tell you. But the biggest thing that I've learned is to try and evaluate somebody's character more than like the skill set or the job skills, because character goes a lot further than any of those things. So are they the type of person that looks like they would steal? Granted, I know that's very hard. Are they the type of person that looks like they're going to be prompt and on time? Do they hold their word? When they said they were going to be here on time, were they on time? Were they here early? Just character things is what helps me find a team. But currently we have a staff of about 4 or 5 people, and I wouldn't be where I am today without them. And I definitely lean a lot on them as far as physical labor and like the guidance and direction and just opinion of what is in the best interest of Kenny T's. In our main services, we have 4 main services, which is screen printing, embroidery, direct-to-garment, and vinyl. But we offer many things like logo design, banners, flyers, but these are our main 4 services. Right now I have a customer that is getting a right chest embroidery, and they actually had a direct-to-garment print on the back. And as you can see, the stars coincide with each other. I'm actually about to set up another one on the embroidery machine. The first step is hooping it. So I've already hooped it in the location and everything. Now, the great thing about embroidery is it deals with inputs. So what I mean by that is it's not gonna do anything you don't want it to do. You just have to program it right. So it doesn't do all the work, it just does the leg work. The thinking you have to do for the machine. So right now I'm doing a different color shirt, so it's gonna get a different color star. So right now I'm changing the different thread colors to mimic the star that's on the back of this color shirt. So right now I have one more thread, and I'm actually gonna swap one thread out, which will be the black. So now I've inputted all the colors into the motherboard. And now what I want to do is I want to do a trace to make sure that the star fits into the actual hoop. Anything that fits outside the hoop will damage this hoop, as long with the actual shirt. So it's going to show the actual design, and it's going to give us a center point. I'm already at the center point. So now all I got to do is hit the start. And as you can see, the red dot, you want to make sure it's not touching any blue or goes beyond any blue. It has not. We've already put the colors in. And we just hit start, and we're ready to rock and roll. This is a pretty basic design. This is what we consider field stitches. So it's stitches used to cover a wide distance. So pretty basic, and there's not a lot of detail in this. Now it looks crisp, but when I say a lot of detail, it could be different smaller text or different images. These are all pretty much shapes. So something like this is a 9,000 stitch design. Something like this will take maybe 12 to 15 minutes. There's nothing wrong with working with somebody. Like, there's just really nothing wrong. Like, that narrative of working for somebody, you're not a man or you're not a woman or you need to get out there on your own and get it. I just want to rewrite that narrative, and some people may say it's easy for me to say because I'm an entrepreneur, but the bottom line is really evaluate yourself, and beyond what social media or the narrative is, really see if that is the route that you need to take, or you might want to be in something that's more comfortable. And that's okay to be in something more comfortable, because entrepreneur or a boss or whatever catchphrase you want to call it, it's not a job, it's not a job title, it's really a lifestyle.